some gas to the sister system.
Help me out, guys. What is this, a talking horse?
Sorry about my appearance. I was in a meeting with the animal planet of anthropomorphia, so I look like a horse.
Thank you.
I'm queen, whatever I would not be. I could change my form to something else if this makes you uncomfortable. Hey, guys.
No, go back. The horse was much more palatable.
On this edition of Extra Butter, everything is awesome! Oh, yeah, just when you got that song out of your head, it's back. Now with yet another catchy tune. Lego Movie 2, Chris Pratt joins us to talk about our viral movie moment. Also, What Men Want, an awesome comedy with Taraji P Henson. That's what they want. Women too. We'll be talking with those stars and more on this edition of Extra Butter. Just me hanging out with my friends like Steph. What's up, Steph?
Hello, hello.
Good to see you. And these guys, hi. How much did you love Glass? Yeah, exactly. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break it down and talk about movies pretty much the way you talk about movies, me and my friends. Hi. And my friends, they're not really my friends, they just don't want me representing movies by myself.
You're crazy.
Not true.
That is true. Thank you very much. Starting down on this end, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him, used to be the voice of Sack Republic, Robbie Quick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you.
Where do we find you?
Oh, at Robbie Quick, ROBIQUICK.
World famous travel blogger. She will ditch this show in a heartbeat. For instance, last week it equaled Sundance. Kelly Savannah Deaton.
That is so mean, but kind of true. Kelly Savannah Deaton.
Steph Sanders, you know him, you love him, you've seen him at the LA Improv and around the world. Steph Sanders.
SSan23, comedian Steph Sanders everywhere, aka grown man head 12-year-old body.
Go ahead and complain about me, or if you're Chris Pratt, repost anything I do right there
cool.
at TV Market.
That was cool.
We'll get to that in a moment. All right,
cool.
Glass. We all hated it here, except for one, and that would be you. Why?
It's incredible. Are you kidding me? It's a sequel to an amazing story.
All right, Maria Gloria, I need you to jump in. She's sick at home right now, so everybody all together. Oh. What's wrong with you?
I think I caught a cold.
She's home alone dying, yet still wanted to make sure you knew how bad Glass sucked.
Yeah, I'm passionate about this, guys. It's not a good movie. I think M. Night knows how to sell characters. He knows how to sell a story. I think he and his team did a good job of doing that, and that's why people are going to watch this movie. But this movie is why people are leaving the theater very disappointed. It's not a good movie. It leaves you wanting so much more, and there's just nothing left to say. I mean, it's not good. It's not good.
Okay, well, you know what is good? You still look amazing even though you're dying because this movie's
Amen.
beautiful. So we hope you feel better. We hope you feel better. And for people that want to see more of your interviews and your amazing makeup tutorials, where can they find you online?
YouTube/Maria Gloria. It's super simple.
All right, feel better. Don't over-medicate in any way, okay?
I'll try not to.
Okay, Maria, thank you.
Did it get hot tidy?
She can just watch Split again and she'll be okay.
Exactly. I'll wrap it up like this. I feel like Glass is like flatulence. If someone says that they let one, no matter what you do, you'll smell it just to verify. That's why people are going to see this movie again and again.
That kind of made me uncomfortable, but it's a good
Sorry.
analogy.
I see.
Let's move on to something that smells good. What Men Want. This movie could not be better.
Yes.
Okay, we've been waiting for this kind of movie since the Mel Gibson one.
Yes.
Ages ago. What Men Want, now what women want, and who is better to helm it than Taraji P Henson? That woman has so much attitude and so much class. I love her in any role, but this one, I bow down to her. It was such a good movie.
You were almost in the room with this. That's pretty much what I said. Take a look. All right, so if you had this power to hear the voices inside men's mind, would that drive you mad? Would there be a special sense of empowerment?
I don't want that gift. I don't think it's a gift. I think it's a curse. I think if I really had that power, I would only want to hear certain men's voices. My fiance, my son, and my dog. That's it.
What would your dog be saying 9 out of 10 times?
Probably wipe my butt. I just came out from a poop. Is there anything to eat? Ready to go to sleep.
Right.
You know, rub my back. You know, rub my belly.
Let's try it right now. But pause for a moment, see if you can hear inside my head. What's there to eat?
Are you ready to go home already?
No, I just said, what's there to eat? So
I was just about to say I'm hungry.
I'm so glad this doesn't exist because this plays for a comedy like most people, but for me it plays like a horror movie. I can't imagine a worse nightmare than people hearing what's in my head.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want the pressures of someone else's voices in their heads. I have enough of my own.
Well, the movie plays beautifully.
Thank you.
How's Empire going?
It's going great.
You're in production right now?
We are in production. We have, I think, 4 more episodes before our hiatus.
What can we expect?
We're going to figure out who's in that casket.
Yeah?
I still don't know. But we're
come
almost
on.
to the season finale.
They don't tell you?
No, because if they tell us, then it leaks. The crew doesn't know. No one knows.
See what she did? I could tell she was inside my head. I was trying to trick her to spoil the season for Empire. Let's keep our discussion about What Men Want going. As we continue, one of the men in What Men Want is Tracy Morgan. You won't believe where his spiritual journey has taken him. We'll talk about it next. Welcome back. It is Extra Butter. May I say this might be one of the most star-studded Extra Butters we've ever had.
Oh, because of us? Thanks,
Because of you guys. Not to mention Taraji P Henson.
Holy crap, can you hear my inner thoughts?
I can hear your inner thoughts.
If you guys could have that skill, would you want that? Like, if you could hear
No,
you wouldn't want to hear what your wife says about you?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I thought you meant would I want people to have the skill to hear what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
see, I would love to hear what men think.
I think I'd want it until it happened, and then I'd be like, get rid of it, get rid of it.
I wish I had that skill with Tracy Morgan, because first of all, applause for a bounce-back career, man.
I love him.
That guy's
incredible.
still around.
Because I like Tracy a lot. I like him a lot.
That is eerie. Even 4 words right there, remarkable. So I've been talking to him since he was on Martin, way back in the day. And you can tell he remembers that, but this conversation goes deep. Listen. There are moments in this movie where it's supposed to be a comedy, but I look at it like a horror movie. This is my deepest, darkest fear, that people could read my mind.
Well, the climate that we're living in now, man, this is the right movie for that. This is the right movie for that. Somebody asked me, well, what do men want?
Right?
Me personally, I just want to know that my wife is happy and satisfied with me.
Right?
That's what I want to know.
Well, that's a blessing.
Other than that, I don't want to know what nobody else is thinking.
Right?
I just think getting in somebody else's head is evil. And I've had people along the way in my life look in my eyes and try to figure out what I'm thinking. Then you do that. And tell me what you think.
Right now? You're thinking I'd wrap this up because it's almost lunchtime?
No.
No?
Me personally, I'm loving it. I love this. What I got in the game for. To do these interviews with people like you. With you.
Well,
I love this. I don't want it to end. I want you to ask more questions. I want them to get deeper and harder. I want all of that.
I've been talking to you since you were on Martin, so relatively early in your career.
Time.
I was one of the first people to talk to you after your comeback when you'd done the Netflix special and you first started coming out doing interviews. And I've seen a change in you. You've always had a joy about the industry, but you have a joy in life lately that I've never seen.
Well, that's not a change. I've always didn't take Walmart. My dad survived Vietnam. He would talk to me as a little boy.
That's right.
He would talk to me as a little boy, so you just wasn't near close to me. But I've always been this way.
Well,
people who are near and dear to me, they know it. I mean, I got closer to God, to Walmart. But I've always been down with him. You never felt no bad energy from me. I've always felt good. I wouldn't be able to be this funny, this type of funny, if I didn't have great energy, positive.
That's right. You set the example for the way to be.
Yeah, some people like sharp, hard cologne. Some people like soft and fresh. I'm soft and fresh.
I like you soft and fresh.
Right on, baby.
Nice to see you, baby.
Later.
I love that you made me think a lot today. I really like talking to you. I could talk to you all day about this. I really like this. I really like you.
I'm pretty easygoing. Could you see me squirming in that interview? Because I wasn't sure. Are we going to be funny or are we going to be?
Yeah, and he won't let you go.
Right, exactly.
But where you going? I want to talk some more. I want to say something else about
He loved
this.
it.
But I do love that guy. I thought he was great in this movie. Smaller role than I thought.
Yeah.
I loved it. He had a nice little supporting role, beautifully to her lead. It was incredible.
Speaking of supporting, I thought Tamala Jones was good. Erykah Badu, how great was she?
Yeah. She is like that in real life. I guess that's what Taraji P Henson called the director and said, hey, have you found anyone to play sister yet? Because I think you should hit up Erykah. Like, go on her Facebook and her Instagram right now. I guarantee she's drinking tea, lighting incense. And so she pitched her for it, and it was perfect casting.
People are going to be talking about her role in this movie for a long, long time. It's as though you're a voyeur in a real situation. It's so good. Watch. So would it be a curse or a blessing to have this gift?
Both.
I feel like you may have this gift.
I don't have it. She has it.
But you got the intuition.
A little. I think all women have intuition. I think all people do. Some people are a little lazy with their intuition, and some people are overzealous with it, and some people use it just right.
Yeah. I read body language, basically. You know, I can see. I know exactly what you feel and what you're thinking right now about me.
Well, my body language.
And I'm upset about it.
No, you kidding me? My body language just. I hope my belly's not showing on camera.
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
I definitely think everyone should go see this because, like I said, it's a long time coming,
right?
and Taraji's perfect in this, and you won't be laughing your ass off. I knew it was going to be funny, but I didn't think I'd be laughing throughout the entire thing.
It's funny. I was going to make a joke. If we heard your narrative out loud, we'd have to bleep everything you said, but we still had to bleep you anyway.
And it would just be, you'd never stop. It would just be continuous.
Well, I like that.
A lot
I like
of
zero
innuendos.
filter people.
Yeah.
All right, coming up in a moment, everything is
awesome.
Exactly. Everything is
awesome.
Yeah, you can't get that song out of your head until you see Lego Movie 2, the next part, because there's a new catchy tune called Catchy Tune. Chris Pratt explores our viral moments next. Welcome back. It is Extra Butter. If I seem a little bit more excited, it's because we got great movies today. We just talked about What Men Want, and now we're talking about the Lego Movie 2, the second part, because it's awesome.
It's amazing. And the writers, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, they just came off Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which, if you have kids, which I do, you are hungry and salivating for a kid movie. And these writers make you laugh and make the kids love it.
I'm glad you brought that up. Reason being because, now keep in mind the way this works, when I sit down to talk with them about the Lego Movie, Warner Brothers is pretty much, look, there's a courtesy on the screen right now. So they're thinking that too, and they're thinking, well, how do we talk about Spider-Man, which is a Sony product, in the middle of this? Watch this squirmy tap dance we do.
Amazing.
Let's talk about life.
Yeah,
What's
sure.
good in your life right now?
Oh gosh, we feel really proud of this movie and how well it turned out, how fun it was to make with everybody, you know, there was another movie that we talked about a few weeks ago, and that's also doing great, and we're just we feel really lucky.
Getting a few nods here and there. I hear good things about that one. So right when I get everything is awesome out of my head, you have to hit me with something new that's going to be around for a while.
I know. We apologize in advance for the music in this one getting stuck in your head in a way that. Yes.
In a way that's irresistible.
It's irresistible and delightful.
True.
At least you're going to be smiling.
I know. We want everybody to just let their guard down, listen to the music.
And enjoy.
What I think about, I'm not sick of it at all. I mean, because I actually love having a song. If I like the song stuck in my head, that's not bad white noise to have.
That's right. We tried to make sure it was good.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm thinking about you guys. Well, I'm seeing it because one time in a movie.
Right.
Well, how long is it etched in your brain that you're seeing it ad nauseum in an edit room?
We'll never get it out. I will never get it out. However, I can tell you that we worked really hard over the last year to make it a super appealing listen. And by the time we were on the mixing stage, hearing it for the 1000th time, I'm telling you, the whole crew was just kind of like having a good old time. Yeah, so we tried to make it, we tried to deliver on the promise of the song.
I like the freestyle you guys just busted out into. That was very nice.
We're an amazing dance crew.
That's where our real talents lie.
I don't want to ruin the plot, so tell me if I'm getting into scary areas here. But I love that you get Chris Pratt more or less to lampoon everything he's done for the last decade.
I know.
Yes.
God love him. He's very trusting.
When we first started this Lego movie, he was, you know, the guy who was on Parks and Rec and was a sweet, funny, little, like, chubby guy. And now he's like the biggest action movie star in the world, and so we thought it would be really funny to show both sides of the Chris Pratt that we know and love, and have Emmett be the classic Chris Pratt classic, and Rex Dangerous be extra crispy.
Yeah, that's right. They're both great flavors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on this, you guys, and congratulations on that other thing and the deal and the possibilities of the this and the that, because I know you got it in the bag.
Thank you so very much. All right, fingers crossed.
Those guys are great, and by the way, after Lego Movie, they became the writer-directors of Solo, the Han Solo movie, and then got kicked off of it.
I think they're doing okay.
They're doing just fine.
They recovered.
Exactly. If their attitude right now could be summed up in 2 syllables, it would be, ha ha.
It would be, they're ready, and you know who else has a thing like that? She ready. Tiffany Haddish in this, you guys. She is just doing doing bigger and better things all the time, and I love her. She just seems like an animated character all throughout her life. Does she not?
Yes,
Does
she does. Perfect for her.
And
Perfect.
Will Arnett. Oh, that's such a good coupling.
You're about to see me. I'll say it here, but I tell them, like, you guys should do a live action movie together. And I think I saw some flirting go on. But what's weird is that the flirting starts this way and then starts coming back this way and denied. Look. So you two. Yeah. I love you two in this movie. I'm thinking this is a nice test run. Yeah. I'd like to see a live action road trip movie with the two of you. A buddy picture.
Yes.
That's a great pitch that we
Thought
own.
we'd be married in it.
In the movie.
A married couple in the suburbs.
I'm a method actress, though.
Are you picking up on this vibe?
I feel like I'm intruding.
It's unbelievable.
Should I?
No, stay. No, stay.
I'm just
We
playing.
want
He got
you to
too
watch.
many
We want you to
kids for
watch.
me. He got too many kids for me.
You saw.
I got too many kids.
Okay. Well, at least we're getting it out.
At least you're honest.
Well,
Yeah.
You guys, I think we've had a breakthrough. I feel like this has been a good session.
Yeah, thank you. I can't believe we hired you to be our couples therapist.
know.
What a weird choice.
I know, right?
That makes sense. No
kids.
offense to people who have all those kids, but it makes Tiffany doesn't want no kids.
You know, we're avoiding the elephant in the room. Which, by the way, every time I say that now,
I know
there's
you
a
wanna
moment
say
where
it.
they talk about an elephant in a room in this movie, too. You know what I'm about to talk about?
I know exactly what you're about. The whole world knows, but
Right.
send it anyway. It's
I
incredible.
told the producers we should lead the show with this. Chris Pratt, arguably one of the top 3 action movies in the world for the last decade.
Yes.
Put me on his Instagram account with my interview.
It was incredible.
Whoa! If you're one of the
It was huge.
1.9 million people that hasn't seen it, we're showing it to you next. Hey, welcome back. It is Extra Butter and the time I've been waiting for since like a week ago when this happened. Lego Movie 2, the second part in theaters everywhere right about now. Chris Pratt, arguably, would you say, where is he? Like one of the top 3?
Yeah,
The Rock's in there somewhere, but
top 2. It'd be like The Rock and him, Tom Cruise, kinda, but Chris Pratt's up there for sure.
one of the top 2 action movies of all time actually posted our little sit-down chat on his page. Now, why did he do that? Because of his mom.
He called his mom.
And the way it happened, so Coley Pratt, the brother of the aforementioned Chris Pratt, happens to be the PIO of the Solano County Sheriff's Department in Northern California. He was going to fly down and surprise Chris, but it turns out that he does have a job. He's got some of that, you know, protecting the people stuff to deal with.
Protect and serve.
And exactly. Come on, do you want to protect and serve or do a bit with me and your brother?
Bit every time.
Make the right decision, man.
He made the right decision, and then as I'm walking across the street to do the interview in the W Hotel, boom! He says, my mom will FaceTime with you, so I walked her into the interview, and we talked about other stuff too. Take a look. Nice to see you too. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you. I've got to be honest with you. I was worried about this movie, only because I loved the first one so much. Completely. What kind of
Really,
pressure
yeah.
is that for you guys?
A lot. I think it took a while. You know, everyone's saying it's been 5 years. It seems so long. But
Yeah.
I think everyone, you go into it thinking we have to do at least, we have to give them at least as good as what we did last time,
Sure.
if not
Right.
top it.
Yes.
And so they really took the time and the care to come up with the story, come up with these big musical numbers that they adding Tiffany's character, Stephanie's character, just building out the world and fulfilling the promise that the first movie sort of left audiences hoping we would fulfill.
And I don't want to ruin it for people by saying, oh, I love this and I love that and I love that. However, let's go ahead and tell me something that was on the pages that you said, I can't wait to see what that's going to look like.
Oh, I mean, one thing for me that I was really looking forward to getting into was an opportunity to voice a second character in this film. So I play Emmett Brakowski in the first movie, you know, the special. And in this film, I reprise that role, but I also get to play a character called Rex Danger Vest.
I want to jump in and talk about it without ruining the movie, so I'll just ask you, which of those two characters do you see more of him in?
Oh, I think I'd say it's 70-30 Emmett to Rex.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's a compliment.
I think you're a 70%, Emmett, but like when you need to, you got a little Rex in you.
That's it.
Elizabeth, I have to address the elephant in the room. Do you follow him on Instagram?
I do.
All right, so as you know, I'm friends with your brother and some people on that side
Come
of the
on,
family.
stop.
And he posted, look, I'm Mom's favorite because I bought her these
I
bowling
saw that.
shirts. And you said, I'm Mom's favorite because
'Cause
now
I-
like 1.5 million people have seen those bowling shirts.
22 million people or something. You're like, good luck.
You may have noticed my pants were talking earlier.
Yeah, I thought
it's
that-
because I want to find out first and foremost, Mom, who's your favorite son?
Hi, Mom. Who's your favorite? Whoa, she's
she
Cully's
went
my
right-
favorite.
Well, hold on,
Right to
I
it.
think you need to elaborate on that.
Cully is my favorite firstborn son.
Oh.
Chris is my absolute favorite second-born son.
Absolute favorite,
Yep.
Cully. Did you notice she said you're her favorite, but I'm her absolute
born.
favorite. So I think that decides it. Hey, Mom, you look so cute. How you doing? It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
This is so funny. I had no idea you were going to do this.
Mom,
You're so
Elizabeth,
cute.
Elizabeth,
Hi,
Mom.
Mom.
This is Elizabeth. That's my mom, Kathy Pratt.
Nice to see you, Kathy.
How's the bowling team?
Yeah, how's the bowling going?
Nobody's out to win blood. We're just out to have a good time.
That sounds like the words of a humble bowling champion.
We're talking to bowling alley with our new bowling shirt.
I can
Oh,
imagine.
yeah,
Mom,
talk of the
thanks for being
alley.
a part, and nice to see you,
nice to
Elizabeth.
see you,
Thanks
too.
for
Thank you.
I just want to promote the movie and ruin Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, that's so amazing. That's so good. I love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. Chris Pratt and Chris Pratt fans, thank you so much for the love on that interview. Now back to the movie. I love this movie. Is it better than the original? No, but the good news is
No?
it's as good as the original. It's absolutely as good.
You say no?
You think it's better?
I think it is better
Okay.
because it has way more pop icons this time.
Yeah.
Like Aquaman is featured.
More for a minute.
Yeah, Margot Robbie playing
For a
Harley
minute.
Quinn.
Awesome.
There's so many. I love that Lego movie is so smart, and they capture all of these pop icons, everything that's relevant, and just put it in one little package.
It's not better.
As good.
Equally
No,
good.
I
It's
say it's
equally
better.
good.
I'm with you, Kelly.
Better.
I'm saying it's better.
You've got to stop pretending everything is awesome. It isn't.
Yeah, I get it. And that's why I've cultivated a totally hard-edged side that's super tough. And look, a shooting star, make a wish.
Oh, the pain.
Have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Hooray!